You get me?
I'm telling you, man, now. I'm telling you that now. If we lose that game due to VAR, I'm going to be down there. I'm due to punch a Newcastle fan in the face. Yeah? We're going to be getting rushed and all sorts.
Free Tez.
Check the scores before you come with your reckless talk.
Go check.
Sending corn back to my team and we'll banter yours. For the win, taking no L's, we don't do draws. Don't press pause, keep your ears peeled when Tezzy talks.
It is now time for my favourite part of the show. You lot thought this wasn't running, innit? Come on now. You can't have a TezTalks without tweet of the week. There is still no jingle. At this point, I'll be honest with you.
Next season, man,
you're looking like next season. But Kims, read out the tweet for the people. Them.
Yo, you're not giving us no jingle, bro.
Yeah, you go, boy. Just give me the jingle.
You to do your thing, man.
Fucking hell, they
Your
got
little
it.
bashment thing.
We said tweet of the week. We said tweet of the week. Jamming at the building. Tweet of the week. Kims, give them the tweet.
That might give them the tweet.
That might be the jingle, you know.
Show them how we do it. Alright then, cool. This week's tweet comes from Daniel Cuts at journal_/
Fucking
journal.
/
Journal.
Can't say that too loud these days.
The fucking journal. And he says, the simple fact of the matter is, Lee Mason has to be fired from the PGMOL. He's incompetent, and yesterday isn't the first time. In any walk of life, if you can't do your job, you get sacked.
That's fine.
Hashtag AFC, rightfully fuming.
Hashtag rightfully fuming.
Yeah, we share that feeling, man. We share that feeling.
My question is to everyone in the room is, name a Premier League referee that isn't incompetent.
I was just about to say that.
That's true.
That's fair, but
You can't just single out one official.
yeah, but
It's all of them as a package.
other man said he forgot to put the lineup on the thing, innit, for the VAR.
He forgot to do
That's
the line.
crazy though. There's one thing calling something wrong, making a mistake with the line. Then there's another thing, not doing your job and getting it right.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the difference with him and other people. A lot of refs can have a lapse in
It's
judgment.
basically
That's
gone
fine.
against the protocol.
Yeah. Like he hasn't even done his job to come up with that conclusion, but he come up with the conclusion without doing his job. So
To be
where do we go
fair,
from here?
well, in the working world, work avoidance, that's a disciplinary at least.
Do you know why you'd be gone though? Because think about it in Premier League terms. How much people are you affecting and how much people then complain?
No, but you got to think about this as well.
Probably like what, 50,000
already
fans have complained about it.
I think it said
If you get that much complaints at work, you're gone, you know.
Yeah,
they've took
just saying, bro.
3.5 minutes to look at a different
Angle and that.
section of the offside,
That was offside.
and then got the decision wrong anyway. So you've wasted all that time to get the wrong decision.
And the thing is, if you check it properly, obviously, Ethan Pinnock blocked Gabriel.
Yeah.
He was offside.
So if you block, you're interfering with play.
Exactly.
So he's offside.
So
Yeah.
He wasn't just wondering.
Yeah. So there's 2 offsides there, and they got both of them wrong.
For me,
All the complaints, you are sacked in any
For me, I think the only thing where I will sympathise with this decision is because he didn't even do protocol. That's it. It's not like he made the wrong decision and followed protocol and it was just, you can clearly see he's offside, but they've given the goal. It's not that. He didn't even do what makes the decision on whether it's offside or not. Like, he didn't even do the line. That's a key thing. So that's where I'll be like, do you know what, I kind of hear it to the
It's
extent.
like, say you got a test, a maths test, and you got a calculator there. You get the question wrong and you didn't use your calculator.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You got a calculator there to help you, and you chose not to use it, and you've got the question wrong. You get me?
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Makes no sense,
That's
bro.
mad. And like, you can't, like, not in a game of this magnitude and in this league, you cannot get that. You can't do that.
So
I
what's
think
9
it's been a
plus
bad
10?
weekend for VAR anyway, because Chelsea game against West Ham, like, I hate Chelsea, but straight up.
Oh, that handball,
That
bro.
handball, yeah, the geezer saved it with his hand,
ridiculous, bro.
Brighton
You see that?
game
Yeah, I
was
seen that. And this is where I like.
That's
you see
the
when
most.
It's a handball straight.
you see when it
A
comes
man
to
saved it like a keeper, bro.
yeah,
But I'm cool, you know. Fam.
like this season, season, this season, VAR has been the worst for me. This has been the worst for VAR this season, and we can even include like Rashford's goal in that as well. Yeah, the rules state he didn't touch the ball. I get it, but come on, we know that was an offside goal. But like, it's happening to everyone. Like, I see Arsenal man moaning about VAR are doing us and things like this. Like, it's not just happening to you lot. Like, stop playing victim. It's the only team that it probably haven't happened to is Liverpool, but it don't even matter because they're in 10th place anyway and it's shit.
No, but this is the thing. Say City go on to win the league now by 2 points.
You're gonna be coming back to that.
We're gonna be thinking, well, that 2 points we would have got from the Brentford game.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I hear that.
Arsenal fans are taking it personal because of what
It's what's right now.
the ramifications of what it could be.
I hear that, but I could easily turn around and say, boy, if Scott McTominay got the penalty against friggin' Palace.
Away.
We would have won the game. Cass probably wouldn't have got suspended. No, he would have got taken off. He would have got taken off, so he wouldn't have got suspended. We would have had the 3 points, and then I could have been sitting here comfortable saying, you know what, my boys are in a title race. It swings and roundabouts. It works. We would have. I rather think we would have. And this is why I want to play you lot again. I do want to play you lot again,
Season after we win the league.
But we probably won't play each other again. Are you lot still in? No, you're not. And I wasn't even taking a piss, you're not. But I don't even, you know what it is? The only time we'd play each other again would be the Europa League, and I don't give a shit about that, fam. Like,
right now, that's the last time.
Like, I'm seeing the gaffer arrest Varane and Martinez and all these man for that game. I don't give a shit about it, blood.
Big game,
it is a big game, but I don't care what happens in that game. I'll be happy if we win, of course, but...
Alright then, so say you don't win the Carabao Cup, would you care more about the Europa League then?
Of course. of course. But right now I'm just saying there's no reason. I'm not even saying this to be cocky or anything, you know. I just look at that game and I was like, there's no reason we shouldn't be winning that game. Like, we should win that game, even if it's a 2-1 or a 1-0. The Carabao Cup.
The Carabao.
Like, we should be winning that game.
What's that about, fam? That's a tough game, bro.
I'm not saying it's not a tough game, but we should be winning it, fam.
Yeah, you should be.
I look at Newcastle. I actually look at Newcastle now, and it's like I said last week, bro. Their defense is what's carrying them right now because their attack is dead.
Wait, everyone here thinks that Newcastle game's easy.
It's not an easy game.
No one's saying it's an easy game, but United should win.
They don't win games, really. They don't lose.
Man said, problem, bro. What am I on, fam? Big Isaac.
Problem for who? Varane and Martinez?
Man United. Man United are crazy form right now.
Don't know about Isaac. 100% he doesn't know about Isaac. 110%.
I don't care about Isaac, bro.
But that's one player, though.
Ain't it, bro?
We will. Don't worry.
I don't care about Isaac, fam. Like,
it's not that.
It's not that I'm saying he's shit.
Where are Newcastle in the league right now?
Behind United.
They ain't got there from not winning, bro. What am I on about right now?
What you on about? They ain't got there from not winning 8.
Man is saying they don't win games. They win games, bro. They win enough to be 4th right now.
Yeah, enough to be 4th. Yeah.
They are a problem right now, bro.
No one's saying
look at Newcastle like they're not a problem.
No one's not saying not a problem.
We've lost to lesser teams than Newcastle right now.
No, but have Newcastle beat bigger teams than... Well, teams on Man United's level.
They beat Chelsea.
There you go.
Nah, but
you
ain't beat Chelsea.
Chelsea. Look where Chelsea are in the league. They only took a point. They only took a point.
It's not a walk in the park.
Because Rashford closed his eyes.
It's not a walk in the park, bro.
No one said it's a walk in the park. Just because United should win, that doesn't mean it's a walk in the park.
Yeah, but United should win against 90% of the league if that's the case. Then, if you look at it on paper, bro, like everyone, like Arsenal.
No, we're looking on current form. We're looking at current form and all.
Current form, they're in form too.
Not more than us. You're giving Newcastle way. What you mean? Says the league, bro. They just dropped points. They've dropped points. Like, how many times this week, bro?
A place behind us.
And they've got injuries.
Don't make me think they're a lesser team.
And they've got injuries. 6
ahead of Newcastle
with a game in hand.
That's because they keep drawing games.
Exactly, bro. They don't have an attack. They keep drawing games because
News that was level on points a couple games ago.
Because of their defense. And I'm not saying the shit, you know. I'm not saying Newcastle's shit, but I'm saying, yo, who's scoring for them? Man, I'm talking to me about Isaac.
You could flip the argument and say outside
Isaac's a top baller, fam. Isaac's a top baller, bro.
You're right.
I don't know what man think Isaac is.
You are right.
Almiron scoring again. He scored on.
I wanted Isaac at United, bro. Like,
I'm not saying he's not a good player.
Longstaff. no homo.
We should be winning that game regardless. Like
Callum Wilson.
whether it's Newcastle or not. And I'm not saying Newcastle
Nah, I
is
hear
shit.
what you're saying. We should win, but
We
I'm
should
just saying,
win
like,
that. But no
I
one
reckon-
said it's an
I reckon
easy
it's
game.
just not that straightforward.
I'll have my black and white shirt on that day.
Of course. Of course. But
Up the two.
what I hope is I don't really want VAR to be at the center of who wins, whether it's us or whether it's them. Obviously, as a
If it's
fan,
them, I'd love it to be at the centre of the reason. But
that means they win the game, bro. You
yeah,
know?
but I'd like them to win on a technicality rather than getting
Nah, that's
smashed.
worse.
Fuck that.
That's
I'd
a
like
good
it to be
question, actually.
arguable.
This guy's crazy.
Nah,
I'd
let's
like
ask
it
the
to
lads.
no,
Let me
I'd
ask
like
the
it to be
lads.
arguable.
Would you
Imagine they
rather-
score an offside goal. I want to walk away and say, fuck that. They didn't win, bro. Like,
Nah, but I
don't
think
count.
that's harder to take.
It's 3-0,
It's harder
bro.
to take
What, then getting matched up
losing
3-0?
on a technicality than losing fair battered.
Yeah, if the bad or something like, bro, we were just shit.
Yeah, bro.
VAR,
You can't
like,
argue with that.
offside goal, and it's
Because-
are you crazy?
A VAR is a what if. You get me?
Yeah, that's the problem.
You get me?
I'm telling you, man, now. I'm telling you, like, now. If we lose that
wait.
game due to VAR, I'm gonna be down there, due to punch Newcastle fan in the face. Yeah? We're gonna be getting rushed and all sorts.
Free
Yeah?
Tez.
But
Free Tez.
innit? You won't be seeing me on here. But
Beat me on a technicality.
in regards to the tweet, Jam, is that wild or reasonable? You think Lee Mason should be getting sacked, or is it a case of all the Premier League referees are incompetent anyway?
I
So
would say it's across the board, innit? Like, end of the day, if you look across all the Premier League teams, everyone's been shafted at some point.
Yeah.
I feel like as fans, we've got to call out all of it. Like, back in the day, yeah, like, and still now on Twitter, yeah, you see fans like they'll laugh at other fans. Oh yeah, you got done, like, you know, you drop
Yeah,
points
high
and
as
that.
fuck. But really, we should all get onto the one.
Get onto the like,
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, the Premier League has been sold as the best league in the world, the best product, the best teams.
Yeah.
Which it is. The refs are probably the worst. You get me? If you look at Serie A, you look at Spanish league, all the other leagues, yeah,
They don't have these problems.
They don't have these issues.
No.
fam.
They don't
Look at the
still.
World Cup, bro, like with the overtime and
Yeah,
the end of the
yeah.
game and that.
They don't
The ref
stand for it
properly,
still.
You get me? Like, so at the end of the match, you're thinking, you know what? I lost there, but it was a fair game. You know what I'm saying?
you're right. You're right.
That's what I'm saying. For me, it's not Lee Mason. It's that whole.
But at the World Cup, weren't they using like AI for most of VAR?
It's like new shit, innit?
Yeah, they should do that in the Prem, fam.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah,
Man
100%.
just
No.
wants be a man to get sacked. Well, get in the
Kappa, what you
robots.
think? Is that tweet reasonable or wild?
It's reasonable, but like across the board, shit needs to happen to rest. Man, I spoke about this before, innit?
Yeah.
Sanctions given out,
They need that still.
punishments.
He
so
needs
they're better
punishment
next
for
week.
fa-
Like
for sure.
you need a slap on the hand this week, so next week you know for a fact not to do that shit again. But this Lee Mason thing, he fully didn't do his job, so he should be sacked because any other job, if you get over 5 complaints about one error and you've messed up 5 other people's job around that, they're then getting sacked. No question about it. If it's one man, you can talk about it, say, yo, bro, don't make sure that don't happen again, whatever. Bro, they must have got over 100,000 complaints about this one ref that just for that one thing.
I reckon
That's
so.
too much, bro. You're affecting too much people at that point. You gotta go.
People have paid like hundreds of.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta go at that point.
Yeah.
People have subscribed to watch.
Don't
the
get
game
me
on
wrong.
TV,
Yeah.
And then that's kind of like ruining your experience.
100%.
You know what I mean? It's not only like VAR getting checked for 3 minutes. That's already as a fan. You know, you're celebrating. You're thinking, yo, do I celebrate? Do I not? And then
Facts.
obviously that comes in VAR 3 minutes and they get it wrong. You're thinking, yo, I've been violated.
I
You know
hear
what I'm
you.
saying?
I
It's
hear
not
you.
even you want man to get sacked, but it's like
Something has to give.
Yeah,
something has to give.
there has to be a line between giving him a fine for a mistake and fully not doing his job, bro.
Yeah.
What about
That's
you,
not
Kim?
what the other refs
You
do.
saying?
I was just thinking for a sec, yeah. You see how they have like a different ref in the VAR like every week or something?
Yeah, in the stand.
Surely that's when I maybe I'm overthinking it, but surely that there's some element of unfairness there because different referees interpret different decisions
telling man this for
differently.
ages.
You get
They
me?
ref on
So
opinion.
a VAR 1 week could be Lee Mason, next week it could be whoever.
Yeah.
The same. That's why we see the
Same
same
decision
decision
become
go different ways.
Yeah.
Different weeks, you get me?
Yeah,
So surely they
100%.
should have one geezer in there that does it every single week.
You are right.
You get me?
You are right, but why it makes it fair is because they ref on opinion.
Would you
That's
argue- would
that's
you
why
argue-
it makes it fair.
Would you argue that maybe ex-pros should be refs in the VAR room instead
No.
of
Nah.
No.
referees? Because
No chance.
All would see it from a footballer's perspective. Like, for example, if a person...
Bro, if Carragher was in the room and Man United are praying.
I'm saying, like, when I say it like that, I mean, like, if someone dives in the box, sometimes you think, as a fan, you look at it and you're like, you know what? That person, right, put their leg out and... Well, sometimes refs don't spot it, but with an ex-footballer, they can look and be like, you know what?
Yeah, there should be. I reckon it should be a group of opinions.
Yeah,
you get me?
like,
They should be able to go to each other like, what do you think? What do you think?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I guess that's gonna take more time off. You get me?
I think what they should do is have a VAR team.
I think they should have
And
a
that
room.
person,
How will that age where there's a whole room dedicated to it?
guys, it's just
At
gonna
this
take
point.
up. This is gonna take too long. I mean, when I say a team, you know, I mean, all right, you have your refs on the pitch. No refs that referee on the pitch ever do VAR. So you just have 6 referees or 7 referees that only do VAR, and you rotate between them. They know the rules of when VAR can and can't intervene, and that's how they do it. And you don't bring the referees that referee on the pitch that don't see what VAR see into the VAR room. That's how it should be, and leave it there. But in regards to the tweet, I'm gonna say it's a wild tweet, and the reason as to why I say it's wild is because it's not just Lee Mason who's incompetent. Every single one of the refs, the best referees, one of them refs in the United Arab, and the others are retired. Howard Webb, what's his name, Mark Clattenburg, and then Tom Sutton. Them man there, they were the best, and they're not here no more. And since them man have gone, I'd probably say the best referee, and I don't even know if he's still refs, is not Dean Smith. It was the other geezer,
Mike Dean.
Nah, not Mike Dean. That's why when I said Dean Smith, that's what I was on about. Not Mike Dean. It's hard to describe him. Is it Lee Cam? No, I forgot his name.
What, Clattenburg?
Nah. He refs over there. I can't remember his name, blood. But I know he retired when Mike Dean retired. Probably now it'd probably be Kevin Friend or Michael Oliver.
Michael Oliver probably.
Probably, yeah. Kevin Friend or Michael Oliver's probably the best now. And them and they are terrible. Them and they are terrible. So you get me. So it's across the board, man. It's not just I get it. If I was an Arsenal fan, or if that happened to United, I'd be saying bone him, like, yo, get him gone. But in all fairness, they're all shit. Let's be honest.
I don't think it's worth sacking a man for a decision. Like, obviously he's made a big mistake, but that don't mean he should lose his livelihood and that.
If just put the show on number 4. If that was Arsenal that got the equalising goal, you would have been like, yes, that point keeps us in the conversation. You get it? So it swings and roundabouts, man. It swings and roundabouts.
I'm teams with the not getting a man sacked, but my only point is the fact that he completely didn't do his job.
Yeah. I hear that.
Yeah.
But people
like, there should be some sort of consequence for him. Like, he should have
getting a wrong mistake. I don't mind that.
Yeah, I don't know about the point, but that's an argument though.
It is.
If a decision has been made that affects the scoreline and it's the wrong decision, maybe they have to
If it's the wrong decision on opinion, cool. But on not doing your job, that's another thing. Isn't it?
I'd say it would. As a
you never know where football would be in a couple of years, but
as a football fan,
there could be.
That would be a fair decision to just give Arsenal an extra point, not 2, just the 1. But the United, I mean, nah, fuck that shit, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. But people, let us know, man. Get in the comments. Do you think Lee Mason should be sacked? Do you just think VAR shit?
Sack the bastard.
Let us know what you guys think. Goodness me.
Check the scores before you come with your reckless talk. Go check. Sending corn back to my team and we'll banter yours. For the win, taking no L's, we don't do draws. Don't press pause, keep your ears peeled when TezTalks.